Bet.
What's up, bro?
What up, B?
I'm cooling. Outside,
What you doing, fool?
man. Just trying to they got I forgot Sunshine Anderson at 7140. That's my gig for the night. So y'all want
You
to come
talking
out?
about Sunshine Anderson with the what that? Heard it
What she
all
think?
before her.
Yeah, yeah. She out here tonight. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
So
I,
we gonna
I
have fun.
can't I can't wait to see the stars in there too. The new ones are gonna be created, the ones that's been here before, you know.
I heard y'all talking about Mike the Great.
Oh, out there, B, what's going on with that, man. That's just shit. Just
Say,
What's
talking
happening?
like,
I don't be knowing nothing near him. I be lost in the sauce. I don't know. I ain't know who Mike the Great was. I ain't know who his daddy was. I was just getting acquainted. They was like that, a superstar in the park or something. I'm like, superstar? I went to getting the candy together. You heard me? Like, here, flood that boy right quick. What you
yeah,
want?
man.
Nachos? How you want them? You heard me? Extra peppers? God damn. God
Yeah.
damn. God damn. What been up, though?
Nothing. Somebody
Oh
said shit how
man,
these adults hit on their kid, man.
man. Mike,
You
What you
said hate?
yeah, Mike, man. Mike, when Mike make moves, that will come with that. That energy, grown people getting in their
Wait, hold on.
feelings. It
The
get
seven
tough.
year old?
Yeah, the 7-year-old. It's not about his daddy. It's about the 7-year-old. Yeah,
the
that's tough.
8 year old,
They
he
got
8
The
hate
now.
coming
eight, the
from a
eight. Look,
wow.
B, he pressure. He pressure. He pressure. And
What position he play? What he do?
he do
Quarterback.
everything.
He a
he could
quarterback.
he could play any skill position on the field.
Wow.
He Kyler Murray on steroids. You heard me?
So look, Cole, I don't even know where he came from. He came from Harrell or something.
From Milton.
Where he came?
He played for Milton last year.
All right. Oh, all right. He wanted them. All right. He wanted them free agents from Milne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear
Say, I
Cool
wonder
Kelly going back to Milton though. I seen a picture of Ali today with a Milton uniform on.
what a Milne uniform. I seen him sign his paperwork. It said Harrell.
Who?
Cool Kelly.
Oh, I don't know.
At the
I
Nord
don't know.
meeting, is on my page. It said Harrell. I went live on the page. It said Harrell. So now he at Milne, back at Milne.
Man, I don't know what Cool Kelly. You know, last time we talked to Cool Kelly said we don't know. I don't know what Cool Kelly at, bro. I really don't know. Cool
Yeah,
got a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
things going on right now. I see Cool Kelly got the kennels. I see he
Right.
got the party bus. I see he got the vending machine. Shout out to Cool Kelly, man. Cool Kelly out here
Say,
working. Cool Kelly.
long as he stay out the east, I'm good. You hear me? This Benjamin's world out here, baby. You hear me? Just don't step foot in the east like somebody else did. You hear me? I just dropped off flies at his front store.
Who?
It's a dirty game, y'all.
That went over my head there.
It's a dirty game. No, I'm just playing. I ain't even go around the front store, but for real, like every poke, they need to spread it out some new. You hear me? Like
B.
all the heavy hitters, like I like Shockey being at Digby.
No,
He's still
B.
at
Hold up,
Digby, huh?
B. You was telling me something tonight about the parks in the community and shit. What you was telling me about that? Tell that to them what you was telling me.
Cool. That's all. Wait, Jagu.
Tonight when you came swung on me tonight.
Oh, when I was saying they ain't ready to hear all that about the
That part.
championships and all
I'm
that.
talking about just that very specific part. About the parks in the community and failing and that type of thing.
Oh yeah. I just feel like every park, it put like this: if you've been running a park the last 10 years, I feel like you failed the whole community, and you got to take that on the chin. Stop talking about championships. Stop talking about this kid good. I'm gonna send them to that high school. All them kids going to high school. Them high schools don't matter. They getting killed right after high school as soon as they get out of school. They going to rob something, pull on the door because their mama letting them go at 14. You dig? When you 14, like Max said, what you do when you 14 in life is a bitch. You did. When you 14, you need the most support. So they wait till these kids get 13, 14, they let them go. You did, they let them go. They let them go to the streets. The mama don't want really provide for them. The coaches let them go, and the Pulse really be the only support system a lot of these kids have, especially when they coming from single parent households and the mama got other kids to take care of. If you 15, 16, you not really her priority like that. But you really her only hope. Because if you ain't shit, like where that leave your brothers and sisters at? So a lot of these coaches and Pulse, they be so talking about championships and high schools and all this, but the Pulse let the children go a lot of times after they leave the Pulse level because you got other kids to tend to. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them, they like I cringe when I hear Pulse coaches talk about championships, knowing the murder rate, they've been steady. You know what I'm saying? The last 5, 6 years, why we talking about so much championships? I always used to come on here and vent to y'all, but y'all kind of cater to the masses a little bit. It's media. That's how it go. But at the end of the day, these kids still dying. We still hearing gunshots all night in the East like it's Call of Duty. Nobody really want to hear that conversation. Not pretty and not good for late night talk
Hellcat.
shows. But it is what it is. Y'all fell in the community.
Damn.
I'm outside though. Believe that. Stop playing with me. And I'm at the park and I'm outside every night. I know what's going on out here. I'm
You are
ducking
you?
bullets like them.
Huh?
I said I'm ducking bullets like them. You hear me? Because that's how it is when you're in the field.
So
Look at
so what would you recommend a change be to help kind of like change that narrative or that change that storyline? What would you recommend the narrative change to be?
we got to be more than sports. Like we don't have the luxury of being just sports. I would love the luxury of just saying, "Oh, Mike the Great gonna be the best quarterback." All right, Mike the Great the best quarterback, but who he hanging with after practice? Who? All right, Mike the Great got to say no, but why he got all these gang signs and stuff around his name? We got to keep Mike the Great out of that, out of that gangland, out of that who your friends is. Mike the Great, not just Mike the Great, Mike the not so great. You know what I'm saying? Grab him
Right.
too, because he might be the next politician. He might be the next football player. Just because we call him Mike the Great at 7, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep him great, and we got to keep all the kids around him great. All of them should be called the greats. You
Amen.
did all of them.
Amen.
Yeah, that's facts.
Amen.
I, I,
Amen.
be- I
Amen.
believe Lil Mike he definitely gonna embrace that team though. I tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
The
yeah, he
one
But
thing
gonna.
but
about the
look,
mic
we need to
though,
spread it out though. East Show need help. East Show need help.
listen,
If you live in East Show, you got people in East Show. That park in that community back there dying every day is getting worse and worse and worse because they don't have nobody back there really doing nothing. We need somebody back there though.
but a lot of people, and I ain't gonna say a lot of people, we need people to go back there and not be afraid to take on going to East Show, opening up a program, going to
Right,
East Show, knock on the doors. We need people like the old and all used to be out in the streets, really, to get these kids to come do this shit. Come do it for real.
right,
And you know me, fool. I about you know me. I'm about anything. I want to see East Show be great. The streets is winning 100-1.
right.
Damn,
But
that
look,
boy said
look,
the
it
streets is
do feel
winning
like
hundred
that.
to one.
But I ain't gonna lie, when you save one, that should be feeling like you saved a million of them new. I ain't gonna lie, like, because it be feeling impossible sometimes. And shout out to them coaches. Like, look, coach, I ain't here to beat up on them coaches either because they've been trying. It's just that once you keep trying the same thing and it's not working, you hear me? It's time to change it up. It's time to switch it up. You dig? It ain't working. What the things that they've been trying to do the last 5 years, it been good, but it ain't working.
Hey, you want to address that comment Buddy just said?
What he
Buddy said I
said?
can't really agree because once the kids age out of the park, we turn them over to the high school course. But the issue comes when athletes decide to participate in sports after the park.
But look, I'm gonna tell you why Buddy wrong, and I'm gonna say this respectfully. Why Buddy? Why I disagree? Now I'm not gonna say why he wrong because it's just depends on
How
how
you
you
see the
looking at it.
six
It's a
or the
matter of
nine? How you
perspective.
see
It's
it?
a matter of perspective. So I'm gonna respectfully disagree by saying because who I said called me today? Didn't I say a high school called me today?
They did. I was there.
A
Yes.
coach, a Nord coach called a high school coach called a Nord coach to call me. to tap in with me at Goretti to see what's up with the kids because he knows for the last year I've been the one talking to the parents every day. They venting to me their problems about this child, that child. This child can't get to practice, can't get to practice. This child just need a little help. He just play the game all day. I know this. I know this about these kids since they were 6. That's why the park coach is very important as a part of the family. Like he like an uncle. He not just the dude who babysit your child 2 hours out the day. He
Right,
might be the
right,
only
right,
person your
right,
child just
right,
look up
right,
to. Period.
right.
So the park coach responsibility is to be more than like we therapists, we are social workers, we police officers, we coaches, we daddies, we grandpas, we do all. Sometimes you gotta be a mama, wipe a little dude nose, and you know what I'm saying, feed them, nurture them. You know what I'm saying? So like it's deeper than that because I feel like we should never let them go. Like just because my son go to college, I don't say fuck my son. Fuck it, he in college now. He grown. He on his own. No, I'm tapping in with him.
See, and that's the part, and I'm agree with you on the back end of that part. The back end of that when you say, because it's easy us to tap in when the boys are in high school, when they're in the college, we still take claim to that. But we don't take claim as much to the other 19 boys that was on the team, where 8 of them in jail and 3 of them got killed, and 6 of them got baby mama's drama. Like, what you saying is we need to take accountability for all that, not just the
All that.
ones that already gonna be the success story anyway because they got good parents. Cause like most people say, it starts with the parents.
Right.
It starts with the parents,
But
right?
but but time out, cool. Who are the parents? All right, us,
Yes,
us.
yes.
You can't point the finger at no. You can't say, oh, that's his mama's fault. His mama da da da. No, you seen him stealing. You seen him. You seen him when he was going his first move. You said, "That ain't my child." Boy, you see that? You see them turning over there, stealing out that store. They ain't my child. Come on, baby. Don't never be like them. You heard me? You're not gonna go over there and be like, "Look, little bitch, put that shit down before I fuck y'all up." What I told them kids when they broke in out with the concession. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm about to get somebody to come around here and punch on one of y'all. Y'all steal from me. Y'all gonna get disciplined. You did. Y'all the hood boogers. You did. Y'all out here just doing what you want to do. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But I got something for that. Just chill out. Don't be around here trying to take from these children that's trying. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna respect me for that. I'm not about to play with you. I'm about to come at you and say, I know you, I know it was you who stole my shit. You hear me? Chill out. If you come back in there again, I'm gonna get somebody to punch on you. I ain't telling your mama, none of that. Because your mama, she can't do you nothing. That's why y'all here. I'm gonna get somebody to punch on you, bro. Chill out. I don't want to do that, but just leave my shit alone. You too old for that. Let these children grow. And I'm gonna help you, but ask me. But once you steal from me, as a rap, you can't ask me for nothing. Cause you know, you didn't show your true colors, dog.
Man, be you
That's just the
preaching
basic
tonight,
stuff.
bro.
We can't be scared of these kids, bro. These kids
And you
holding
know
us
what?
hostage because we scared.
I don't even think it's the fact about being scared of the kids. I think these ignorant parents that's coming behind the kids, knowing their kids out there with stupid shit.
Cool,
They not
cool.
coming to de-escalate.
Cole, we scared, Cole. Cole, let me tell you, I was about to get on the interstate. They had 5 little black boys, probably like 13 or 15. They standing by the interstate waiting across the street. The first thing I didn't say, oh, I hope I don't hit one of them. I said, boy, one of these little bitches try to jump in my car. I swear to God, I run over one of these little bitches. And I had to think, like, there's somebody. Like, why? That's my first thought, because the media, everything else that we see is massaging our mind to hate them too. You know what I'm saying? I told the dude at the store, he jumped out the store to go get him some ice. He left the car door open with his baby in the car. I said, look, brother, whoa. I said, look, you don't watch the news? I said, them people will put your churn out on Morrison. You better close that door and take that key out that car. You tripping. Because I don't want the little dude to get in that water, because he going to do it. If he see the car door open, he gonna jump in. He gonna take off with it. But I'm a concerned citizen. I'm gonna let you know. Look, that's how that happened. Don't let that happen, little brother. It just take us opening our mouth, not being scared, bro. We scared. When you're scared, you're dead.
That boy said Tim said, but get somebody to punch on him, not gonna make him stop.
Who? All right. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. What they do when the police catch it? They beat your ass, right? When they send you to jail, what them dudes do? Beat your ass. Trust me. A ass whooping, you can't get no gun in jail. You can't always get no gun. That's why that ass whooping, you spare that ride and you got just what you got right now. I'm telling you right now. They ain't never had no ass whooping. That's why when you punch them in the face, they go grab a gun because they ain't never feel that pain. That's the worst pain they ever felt in their life.
Damn, B. What you got, Black? It's Big Freeze right now. And
Man,
I ain't getting no
Man,
hey,
break,
Black
you heard
talking
me?
up the motherfucking game, man. You know.
Yeah, I'm saying.
look, look,
Yeah. We
look.
outside.
Yeah, man. Benjamin touched on so much, but he letting people know it's laws you can't break on a G. It's certain things that we not gonna allow. We gotta stand on some
You gotta
more
stand
men.
on something.
You gotta stand on something. Cause this is a great special thing that's going on at the G. The G is embracing the love of each other, the kids, the coaches, everything. You know?
And the
I,
community kids from what Benjamin is saying. You heard me?
yeah, and the community kids.
Hold on, buddy won't come on. Where you at,
There you
buddy?
go.
Send a request in.
I love it, man. Man, Benjamin, like I said, boy, I be learning. You hear me? I be learning from everybody that's around. Like it's
Right,
always a teachable moment, dog. You'll never. If you think you know everything, this ain't the world for you.
right.
This ain't the place for you. Cause if somebody should be able to teach you and tell you something, y'all need to. What's up, OG buddy? I see you,
Man, what's
bitch.
that? I'm in my office, you heard?
Uh
I
oh.
see you.
All right. So look, this the thing. Ben, I
Uh huh.
agree with like I say 99% of everything that you say. You know, we have so many conversations about this
Right.
stuff. The thing where I disagree is when you say the playgrounds fails the community. That's the only thing that I'm saying I
But you know
disagree
why I
with.
say that? You know why I say that,
Why?
buddy? Because the children are products. A product is when you add 1 plus 1, you get a product, which is 2. So if at one time Goretti Park was buku police officers that was all coaches and held the community down and it looked a certain way and it felt a certain way, that means somebody touched that community with some tender love and care. All right. And that's why it looked like that. That's why it felt like that. And once you remove that tender love and care, you're going to get exactly what you got. You got a few people who care that's out there risking their life through COVID, risking their life through bullets, and just to get these children together. But the product is what it is. Nobody have a real grip on that community, and it's showing through the news.
But
And
coach,
our
this what you
practice
gotta
end with
realize.
1:30. You hear from the surrounding neighborhoods. That's the product. I think the
Coach,
park single-handedly control the crime in each community. I really think it do because it bring a sense of
I'm on the
it bring a sense
uh-huh.
of people here, people doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like an abandoned house. You walk in an abandoned house, you know nobody been living there. But if you see eggs and all this shit, you like, oh shit, somebody living this bitch. Somebody been here. So I think these parks just need a sense of somebody just being in a community because when we out there, we police in that area. They know they can't break in that clubhouse when Coach Buddy there, when Coach Benjamin there, when Coach Coda. They gotta wait till we leave. When we leave the park for the weekend and don't come back for the whole weekend, they knock the whole door off and go in there. So, and from that standpoint, I feel like just us being security guards in the neighborhood and knowing the people and knowing, oh, if this person get in trouble, I go talk to so and so. Oh, like when y'all speak to the lady on the bike, y'all be like, oh, hey, miss, because y'all know this lady, you done built that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you build those relationships, it shows because the crime automatically goes down in those areas.
All right. So tell me this my
Mm-hmm.
what percentage of kids in the neighborhood do you think actually come and participate in sports in their neighborhood?
I'll say 30%.
30%. So I need
Mm-hmm.
you to understand when you put, and that's about right, I say about 33%.
All right.
When you put a stamp on a park or the playground to be responsible for the other 70 to 67% of what's going on, then
Mm-hmm.
that's not right. See, this
No,
is the
but
thing.
buddy, I
Go
don't mean to
ahead.
cut you off, but it's never a figure of right and wrong. Right and wrong is never, it's always a matter of perspective because you got to understand, just because 30% of the kids in the neighborhood do sports, that's on the park because the park only has sports programs. That means 70% of the children like some other stuff that we can build programs around. That's the first thing the Black Panthers did. They started feeding the children and initiating programs that was built by us because the government couldn't provide the programs we needed for our children. Only we could. So the kids like the game, we need gaming clubs. The kids like to whatever they like. That's why I asked the kids. I said, "What you like? We could put together a fun and do it." Because the Ready gonna be the first park to do a lot of stuff because we gonna be innovative and asking the kids. All right, I see your brother play football, but you don't. What you do? Oh, you like the band? Let's build a band. Anybody want to be a band instructor? Holler at me. I put together 10 kids. We can make us a band for kids who don't want to play football. It's just a
I ain't gonna
matter
lie,
of
dog. I swear I love your dream. I love your viewpoint. But factually, bro, factually, I got a son who's 16. And you know,
right,
I came on the show and I talked about this. Dude,
right,
I used to be my son's superhero. I
right,
was the one who he looked at as, buddy, you know, this is what we do, you know. Look, but this is my daddy. He wrote a book report about me in the fucking 8th grade, right?
right.
But this the thing. When my son left Goretti,
Mm-hmm.
went to play at Warren Easton, I turned him over to the coaches. I need you to
Right,
understand this. Because you cannot manage your child and be at those practices just like you do when you at the park. So you have to have
right,
trust, allow them to make mistakes and things like that. My son started hanging with some of the wrong people. You know what I'm saying?
right,
He was hanging with some of the people that played football but didn't have a full interest in football. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So this is my thing. He's over there with coaches that knew him, that coached him before. So I expected them to be that father figure, right? And be
Mm-hmm.
like, buddy, don't fucking hang with him. This is what you need to do. That's why I let him go to Easton. You know, my
Right.
wife wanted him to go to college. It was
T-
family at Easton. It was family
tell me
at
this, buddy.
Carter. Huh?
To answer this question for me, what
Yeah.
percentage of your son's life you think is about football?
It's a very, listen, this is what I would say.
Oh, I'm just asking for the percentage. You think,
What you
from
mean?
your perspective,
Give me an example what you're talking about when you say percentage.
all right, out of everything he will probably face, right,
Mm-hmm.
throughout his life, or
Mm-hmm.
everything he has faced throughout his life from this point on back, how much do you think of that life is or should be football percentage? Because when I talk to a lot of football dads,
Yeah.
I understand you know what I'm saying, I understand the father son football thing, but I'd be so
Mm-hmm.
scared to push something on my son
Mm-hmm.
because I'd be like, all right, I want you to do whatever you want to do. I just told Kodak, my whole family want my son to go to St. Noel, right? And we know
Yeah.
how we look at St. Noel. It's like a revered school. He like,
Yeah.
man, I want to go to 35. I
Yeah.
want to go to, because he don't see the world the way I see the world. I see the world from the way I saw the world. He
Yeah.
see the world based off of how he's a child. He's a real visionary. This is gonna be your world in the next 30 years, not mine. I'm gonna be an old man. This is gonna be your world. So St. Aug might not be the school for everybody in 20 years or so. Like somebody might look at another school and say, I want to build my identity here. And I had to respect him for that, because if I send you to St. Aug and God forbid anything bad happened to you, I'm gonna feel bad because it was really me pushing you. So that's why I asked a lot of football dads what percentage of the child life you think is, based off of football, because a lot of our life
Hey,
is, football is just a small percentage of it.
I want to say one thing
Listen.
right fast.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
B. Go ahead. Who is Hambra? Who is that?
Huh?
Who is Hambra? Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, he said something real. He was like, a lot of y'all egos overshadow what's real. And so many, not so many words, that's the realest shit I seen on here tonight.
Yeah, it do.
Egos overshadowing what's real.
So Ben,
Don't let that go over your head.
don't let it go over here. But look, Ben, this is what I want you to understand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you asked about the percentage. Now I'm gonna give
Look,
you an
look,
answer.
look, look, I'm gonna tell you, buddy, before you say that. The only reason why I say that because I know your son had developed a love for cooking. So I was just wondering why Goretti ain't start an oyster club or something
Man, here
like
you
that.
go.
That nigga might, excuse my language,
Thank you.
but he might
Yeah.
be Emerald, and we trying to make him be Emmitt Smith. You dig?
But see, that's what you gotta realize. This is what you have to understand though, because now you contradicting yourself, right?
How?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
How?
you said when the kids leave the playground, we gotta keep our hands on them, right?
Right.
Football and recreation, which is recreation, is the whole objective of giving kids no time for crime. The
Right.
kids that are involved in sports right now are not the ones that's really getting in trouble. It's the ones that got all this time that ain't doing shit. Now listen, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I know this. Because my kids who leave the park, age out, and go to high school and still play, they ain't getting in as much trouble. But the ones who stop playing are the ones that's breaking in cars, the ones that's robbing people, the ones who are getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
But buddy, you got to think about it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Look, but why they stop? The reason why they stop playing is because they lose a love for the game, and they lose a love for.
Somebody allowed them to stop playing.
You think so?
Somebody allowed them to. Somebody just let them stop playing and didn't question why they stopped playing.
Maybe.
Didn't know, oh, he want to cut. Hey, he a barber. He want to be a barber. That's
Right.
what I think Benjamin's saying.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's cool. That's fine. But football teaches so much. But not only that, because I coach all sports, right? I coach football, basketball, baseball, track. I coach all that. Why? Because the objective is to keep the kids involved year round. You understand? Right. That's what the whole objective is. And what do they learn through each one of these sports? They learn people skills, how to interact with each other, how to compete. You know what I'm saying? How to deal with adversity, how to deal with defeat.
But look,
you know what I'm saying?
But look, one thing I think as coaches we have to understand is that sports is just one perspective of life. So just like you can teach all those things through football, you can teach all those things through cooking. You can teach all those things through
I disagree. Benjamin, hold up.
Wait.
Hey, hold on, look. Let me say this.
Hold on. I disagree with that. Let me tell you why.
Cool. All right, go ahead, Cole, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
All right, let me tell you why I disagree with you. Right?
Uh-huh.
Because when you think about things like cooking, or you think things about anything you can do with your hands by yourself, that don't involve teamwork. Football is the biggest thing that caters to teamwork in this world. On anything you do is gonna be based on what others do around you.
Cool. I don't mean to cut you off, but people was cooking before they ever played football, Cole. And I don't know if you ever worked in the kitchen, but you really need teamwork to feed people, bro. Like, and if you have a family, a big family, it take a lot of communication, a lot of you do this and you
so all right.
Let me ask
you this question. You're right. Let me ask you this question. So if you got a head cook, right? You got two head cooks, and one of them never played football, and one of them played football. Which one of your head cooks probably gonna be a better team player?
Whichever one been cooking the longest.
No, the football player.
Yes,
he knows how to work with others.
Buddy, let me tell you something, buddy. Real talk. I hardly ever touched the football field, bro. Like I was in the streets. I played football in the streets. I did street stuff. All I ever did was cook my whole life. I could outcook any football dude.
You ain't no team player like that neither, though.
But Ben, look what you say. You played football in the streets. All of us grew up in the streets.
No, but I did everything in the streets. Cook too.
That's why you have people skills. That's how you
Look, I gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's getting good, but I gotta go because they calling me in this club right quick.
Ben, man, but you spoke some facts, dog. You know, man, you have a lot of conversations about it. I just disagreed about putting that whole stamp on a park. The park objective is to try to save every kid that's in a park. You know what I'm saying? To make an impact on them from the 8 to 10 years while they're there. Once they leave, we're prayerful that we've instilled enough morals, enough values, enough respect for self, and enough respect for peers and adults that they can carry that with them when they go. And and the thing is, bro, I saw the video with Coach Carroll, and that's my dog, that's my bro. So much respect for my dude, and he one of the best coaches I done seen. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to this coaching shit, the mentorship comes before the X's and O's. Like I said, I think the winning is an additive. It comes next. When like Coach Carroll, like he said, he was displeased that we didn't allow him to come take over the 11 and 12. We got Coach Anthony there, right? When it comes down to it, dog, Coach Anthony had won a few championships with Coach Mull. He won a championship on his own as head coach at 7 and 8, right? But he haven't won no championships after that. But this the thing. Coach Anthony is always in the semifinals or always in the playoff every year. But this the most important thing, and the parents have to make a decision. What's more important to you? Your child winning a damn championship, or your child going to a great school, getting great education for free, and then going to college and being a respectable young man that a coach is going to be able to vouch for and say, this is a coachable kid. This is a kid that has great morals, great values. he's gonna be somebody. Because everybody can't play football. Everybody can't make it to the NFL. So all you can do is be that positive impact to impute your respect and the values you have on your players. Now, this is the thing. I never nothing against Coach Carroll, but at Goretti, in the neighborhood that we in, the playground we own, Coach Anthony is the best option dealing with those 11 and 12-year-olds because a lot of them don't make it to 13 and 14. A lot of them don't play. They go to high school. Not right now telling us if you in the 9th grade and you playing football, you can't play Nord. Nord need to scratch 13, 14, and just simply do either 12 and 13 or just go ahead and say, you know what? We just going to play 9th grade ball. Let them play high school. Don't play no games if the child in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If they're playing 9th grade ball, don't do that. Don't play with our emotions. Right now, we don't have enough kids to play 13, 14 because the kid playing for their schools.